I'm Bill and I'm glad you're here. Let's take a look at how we measure the current that's flowing in a circuit. Here we have our circuit with the batteries and the flashlight bulb. And here we have our meter. Now, since we're measuring current, we're going to use an amp meter. But again, this is a multimeter. We measured voltage over here where the V's are, and for current, we put this over here to where the A's are. Now, multimeters come in many different styles, shapes, sizes. They can cost as little as $5, as much as $5,000, but they all have something in common, which is they will have a place where you can say, I want to measure volts, I want to measure amps, I want to measure ohms, and they will have two probes. So we will just think of this as a voltmeter or an amp meter, and whatever kind you have will be pretty much the same kind of thing. Now remember, when we were measuring voltage, we touched two places in the circuit and it read volts. I'm going to turn this on now. For current, we have to do something a little bit different. We have to break the circuit at some point and insert the meter into the circuit so that the meter now is essentially another piece of wire connecting the circuit together. So you see the bulb is on again, but the electricity is going all the way through the meter and back around. But since the electricity is flowing through the meter can give a reading, and it says here 234 amps, 234 milliamps. That little m stands for milli, which means 1,000th of an amp. Now you notice the negative sign is on here, which means I connected this in the opposite direction from what the meter thinks is the right way in terms of plus and minus. So if I switch these leads around, now we're reading 234 something milliamps and no minus sign. And that is how we measure the current in a circuit. We have to put the meter into the circuit so the electricity is flowing through it. And when we write down our measurement, we have 234 milliamps. The A stands for amps. Lots of times in the circuitry we will be working with the amount of current is less than 1 amp, and so we measure it in milliamps. AstuteKidDotCom